I'm in a good mood today. Everything is a little bit sweeter because I have some good news. RespShop has a new addition to our family. And no, this isn't a little speaker on the desk like my buddy here Liam seemed to think it was. It is in fact a new CPAP machine. Sorry Liam, love you. So we have had a little bit of a gap in our lineup because the Breeze Z2 is no longer a travel CPAP offered. It is being discontinued. Now this is a travel CPAP from React Health, which is part of their Luna range. With Breeze discontinuing its Z2 travel machine, like I said, which has been a favorite travel device for many years, we wanted an extra travel option in our lineup that would be a good substitute for the Z2. And we found one in the Luna TravelPAP. So here's a review and an overview of what you can expect from it. Well, hi, I'm Reuben from RespShop, an online store for everything CPAP and distributor of wisdom and information about CPAP equipment and sleep apnea. We've served over 1 million customers since 2008, so we've been around a while and know a thing or two about sleep apnea and its solutions. We also have a Facebook and an Instagram account, so say hello to us on those platforms as well. And please do us a favor and subscribe on here. Thanks very much. The Luna TravelPAP has all the must-haves of a travel device. It has both APAP and CPAP modes, with APAP controlled by a decent detection algorithm. It's FAA approved, so you can bring it onto a plane and use it during flight. And it has the option of plugging into an external battery or a cigarette lighter with a DC converter, both of which are sold separately. I'll leave links to those in the description. It uses standard tubing, so you can pair it with any mask, unlike the Air Mini. Like most travel CPAPs, it doesn't come with a standalone humidifier, but it does work with generic HME filters. These filters humidify the air that you breathe by recycling the moisture in your breath when you breathe out. Now, these generic HME filters are affordable, easy to use, and are effective, much like the Luna TravelPAP. No fuss. I do really like the feel of this unit if you can't tell, and it's well presented with a thought out design, including the box that it ships in. One thing that is a bit of a shame is that it only ships with a dust bag and not a travel case. React Health do offer a purpose-made travel bag that can be purchased as an accessory, so if you do travel regularly, that might be worth the extra. Again, there's a link for it on RespShop below. As far as the looks go, its futuristic kind of capsule style looks much nicer on the bedside table than many other travel options, including the recently discontinued Z2, which I once referred to as a Casio calculator. It has 2 buttons that are easy to press, and they fit naturally into the sleek design of the unit. The unit is 6.26 inches wide, 2.83 inches high, and 2.6 inches deep, which is pretty compact and only slightly bigger than the Air Mini. And it's also a little heavier at 14.1 ounces. Noise-wise, it's in the mid-range for a travel device with an official generic noise rating of below 30 decibels. Not very helpful. By comparison, the Air Mini has an official decibel reading of 30. Now, if you've watched many other of our videos, you'll know that I think official noise ratings are a little bit superficial because they're often done in very controlled environments and not real-world situations. So really, it's just a matter of how loud that it sounds to you. But the TravelPAP to me seems about normal in noise levels for a travel CPAP, so it shouldn't be thought of as a deal breaker or a deal maker with this machine. But like many of our other videos, I did put the TravelPAP to the test against other travel machines to test noise levels using the same pressure settings and the same mask without any noise dampening accessories. So let's take a listen to that test together. Well, as you can see, the TravelPAP stacks up quite well against the competition. But if you do want to dampen the sound, RespShop offers a brand new muffler system that we've just designed and hit on the market. And this can make a big difference by keeping the noise level consistent and drop the overall decibels of the unit by 3 to 9 dB. Again, link below. On one end of the unit has the air outlet, where you plug in the supplied standard 22mm tubing. And below that is the power socket. The unit runs on 110 volts, but the included adapter can convert to other voltages, so it's good to go if you're planning on traveling to Europe or other places. The other end houses the air filter. Simply pop off the covering disc and inside you'll find a circular air filter. These should be changed every few months or once dirt is clearly visible. And the unit ships with one in the machine and 2 spare filters, which is a nice touch. Now, as I mentioned, there are only 2 buttons on this machine. One is an on-off button to start and stop your therapy, and the other is a Bluetooth button, which you would use when pairing your machine to a smartphone to operate it through React Health's LightTrip app and to get sleep data from the machine. I won't explain how to get this running in this video, but the app is simple and has a decent amount of information about your therapy, easily accessible. And it's simple to make changes to your comfort settings using it as well. It also has some video tutorials guiding you through setting up and using the machine. If you would find it helpful to have a video to explore the LightTrip app, then let me know in the comments below and I can see about making a video for you. Now you can use the LightTrip app to run a mask fit test, which is very helpful and not a common feature for travel machines. And you can select the tubing and mask type that you're using to customize the algorithm to your setup, which is helpful as well. And for those who like this kind of thing, it can be set to send you reminders about resupplying air filters, your mask, tubing, and it lets you know how long it's been since the last unit maintenance. The comfort features are pretty minimal, but it does have ramp, including both periodic and auto ramp, and what React Health call RespShop. The feature names that these CPAP companies come up with, I tell ya. RespShop is their equivalent of ResMed's expiratory pressure relief function that lowers the pressure of the unit on your exhalation, making it more comfortable to exhale. You can also toggle auto on and auto off, so it has the expected comfort settings for a travel device. Plus, I think that the mask fit test really is a nice bonus feature. The sleep data that it displays includes the highlights such as use time, leak rate, AHI, and an overall score for your last night of sleep. You can select periods over which you want to get data, and each of the scores can be drilled down into far more details on what was recorded. Again, simple and helpful. For those familiar with travel CPAP devices, you'll realize that there's nothing particularly groundbreaking here, even though the machine is relatively new. It was only released in 2024. But it does the important things right, and the app is easy to use and it has good data reports. So all in all, I think that this is going to be a solid travel option at a lower price point than ResMed's Air Mini. And we believe that it will be a worthy replacement of the departing Breeze Z2, which has served the CPAP community well. If you want simplicity, reliability, flexibility, and any other idiots you can think of, then I can hardly recommend the Luna TravelPAP. It's a solid machine that will serve you well on your travels without the annoyances or the expenses that can come from pushy market-leading brands. In a way, it's like a better-looking Z2 that's more intuitive to use. I will say the only potential downside though is if you liked the option of adjusting settings on the Z2 directly on the machine, you can't do that with the TravelPAP. Personally, I really disliked having to change the settings with the Z2 myself because it was very unintuitive how to make adjustments that I wanted, and I found myself always having to go back to the user manual anytime I wanted to change a setting. Now with these newer travel devices being so small, you have to sacrifice things like menu navigation or a screen. It's part of the trade-off with going lightweight. So I think we can expect travel machines from now on to be more app-based and how you control it, whether you like that or not. The TravelPAP is another example of it. Now, if you're considering which travel CPAP to buy and have any questions at all, then head over to RespShop or get in the comments below. There are full specs and details about your options on our website, or you can always give us a call. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and in the meantime, friends, I hope you sleep tight. Bye-bye for now.